let's get dressed for the farmer's market. I need to head out soon because this farmer's market is not open long, and this is also the last farmer's market of the year. So before we head out, I need to pick out my outfit, and I'm having a lot of trouble. I'm not exactly sure what to wear. So currently it's about 50 degrees, and I think it's going to get up into the 80s. This is also fall time, feeling kind of woodsy, so I'm thinking of wearing this. Just reached the farmer's market. I actually got halfway there, and then I realized I had left my wallet, so I had to go all the way back. And then when I went to pick up my package, because I needed my ID to pick up my package, they told me that it probably wasn't going to be there until around 1 p.m. But I'm at the farmer's market. It does look like a little bit more vendors than last time. This is my first time vlogging in public, so I don't know how this is going to go. But I've got my gimbal, so I'm just going to kind of put this on here and just already be recording as I kind of walk up. But anyways, we're here. I'm going to shove everything in my bag, and then we can head out and see what we can find. I am not gonna go crazy. I know this is the last farmer's market, but I will take a lot of cards if I want to buy stuff later. And hopefully they have samples so I can taste stuff before I buy it. Hi. Are these like natural loofahs?
Mm-hmm. We also do eggs. We're not allowed to sell them here at this market. Somebody else did, but we also do chicken and duck eggs. So.
That's awesome. Do you guys have a card?
Right there.
Okay, so I'm back from the farmer's market. I am burning up. So I actually got quite a few things from this farmer's market. Let's go back home. Okay, so from the farmer's market, I can't remember how to pronounce these. I think it's Tatsio. I may be saying that wrong, but it's similar to spinach, but it has more nutrients. And then I also got these micro greens. I've heard so many good things about them, but I've never tried them myself. But I've seen people like put these over avocado toast, and I love avocado toast, so I figured I'd pick some of these up. Then, since it's been so chilly lately, I've been doing chili, and so I picked up some jalapeno peppers to put in my chili. Also, I cannot bake to save my life, so I picked up some pumpkin bread. This is actually what I was really searching for. I wanted some like home baked goods, something cozy, because I just don't like baking. It's not fun for me at all. So this was the last day for the farmer's market, so they're closing down until spring. And honestly, I didn't take full advantage of this farmer's market, so I'm going to make sure to do that next year. I did also pick up some blackberry blueberry jam. Oh, and then I did get this little loofah. So it's a natural loofah, and you just get it wet, scrub your body. There's actually still some seeds left in here, which I think is really cool. So I'm excited to try this. So that is everything that I got from the farmer's market. Honestly, the prices were really good. I'm really surprised about that. I figured the prices were going to be a lot more expensive. For example, like this whole loaf of pumpkin bread was $8.50, freshly made. The microgreens, I got 2 for $5. I don't know how much the spinach was. 4 of these jalapeno peppers were $1. Not each, it was $1 for all 4 of them. If you guys haven't checked out your local farmer's market, I highly recommend doing it. All right, so the next thing I got is a package. I'm going to open this up. This came from Greece. They're just barefoot shoes. I am a little nervous because this box seems a lot smaller for the boots. I know the boots are supposed to be a little bit like taller. Using kitchen scissors because I don't have anything else. So they just have like this, a little sample of the leather. So I can try stuff out on this first before I try it out on my boots. These look beautiful and they smell amazing. Oh, these are so cute. And they're made with, these have like elastic laces. I just hope this fits me. Movement with my barefoot shoes. I think they look really cute. Not gonna lie, I love the length. These will definitely be everyday stompers, but I think they're too small. Or is the leather supposed to stretch? Is it supposed to be snug and then it stretches? That I don't know. Yeah, these are them. They smell amazing, they look good, and I need to read up to see if the leather is supposed to stretch. Today is Sunday, and I am heading into the mountains. I've just packed my bag. I'm doing multiple activities, so that's why I have my hiking boots on and something a bit nicer. One of my favorite things to do during the fall is to head into the mountains, just because the leaves change a little bit earlier there, and it is such a beautiful drive on the way up. I really got to see the fall colors change, and I'm always excited to go higher up into elevation. So our first stop was the apple farm, and we were going to pick apples, so that's why I have an aesthetically pleasing outfit on for this. And it was really cute. We got to ride in this tractor that just took us up to the apples so that we could start to pick them. I actually didn't vlog Saturday because I was helping my mom at a festival, and you'll actually see here these earrings I got at that festival that I was helping her vend at, and it was just too much going on, so I didn't vlog, but just wanted you guys to know that. When we got there, we were pretty late in the apple picking season, so you will see a lot of rotten apples both on the trees and on the ground. We still made the best out of it, and higher up they had some better apples, and if you went further in, they also had some apples that were a lot more pickable. It was really hard to tell which ones were good until after you picked them, which felt so wasteful to have to just drop them on the ground because they were already starting to rot. But we did get 2 baskets full of apples that were edible, but definitely recommend going earlier on in the season. But I think I did this last year too, where I just waited too long and we ended up getting not the best apples. So make sure to plan accordingly for your fall activities and know when to do what. Once the leaves start changing in the mountains, it is not the time to pick apples. So I'm just going to have to make multiple trips into the mountain during the fall time, which I'm not upset about at all. After picking our apples, we headed further into the mountains. We were originally supposed to stop at a thrift store, but of course when we got there it was closed. But that's fine because honestly I didn't really need anything. So now we just proceeded to go into the mountains to do a nice hike. So we started off our hike by having to park outside of the park because it was so busy, but we did get to walk past this beautiful lake and see some more fall colors. Going into the woods, we had such a great time. There were so many beautiful sights. There were leaves all around us on the floor. There were so many different beautiful changing colors. And one of my favorite things to do is hiking. I don't do it enough, but I definitely should because I'm always so happy right before I hike, during the hike, and after the hike. When you hike, it does not have to be a long thing. I tend to do at least 4 miles, but usually I like to do an 8-mile hike, which may seem like a lot to some and maybe not enough to others. I also just wanted to show you guys this beautiful mossy tree. We don't get a lot of moss here just because it is so hot, but every now and then on or during a hike you'll see a little mossy patch here or there, and I just think it's so whimsical and I love it so much. And speaking of moss, here is another tree that has the bottom of the trunk covered in this beautiful moss. So in this view, what I'm zooming in on is the lake that I filmed in the beginning. So that's how far up this mountain we are. It was a lot of elevation gain, but it was so worth it to see that beautiful view, see all the different trees, all the different colors. This was just such a nice hike. And I believe this was only a 4-mile loop hike. So it wasn't that bad at all. The beginning was a little bit steep, and there were some very small creek crossings, but nothing that was really that serious. And also I wear waterproof shoes, waterproof hiking boots, so these things can dunk in the water and my feet will still stay dry. We also came across these boulders, just these really big rocks, and I thought it was really cool. Also, I don't know if I got it, but in that crevice right there, it was like super dark and kind of eerie, but other than that, I thought it was pretty cool. I wonder if you could climb those. I'm not really sure. I'm not too much into bouldering, so I can't really say for sure, but if anyone is, I wonder if I could put a mat down and try to boulder that. Again, not skilled in that area. Just some more creek crossings. I just think this is so beautiful. I love when there's just little obstacles to kind of keep you engaged in the hike. And then I found this beautiful little mushroom. There wasn't many mushrooms on this hike. It also hasn't rained in a minute here, so I wasn't expecting to see much, but I found this one. And then I also found all of these little guys, and I thought that they were super cute, so I had to get him on camera and show you guys our finds. And also, I'm going to zoom in on him. He's going to be kind of hard to spot, but there was a little chipmunk that was actually staying still for me, so I wanted to get him on camera and just let him know that this is what I do when I hike. I like to find little animals, I like to look for mushrooms, and of course during the fall I like to collect leaves. Isn't he so cute? He's gonna hop here in a second. Woo! He has a big jump. After the hike we were pretty exhausted, but the colors were just so beautiful that we decided we were just going to drive further into the mountains just for scenery. We weren't going to stop anywhere or get out or do anything else. So we actually ended up adding about 30 to 40 minutes extra to our already 2-hour drive home, just so we could go further up into the mountains and just take full advantage of this beautiful foliage. And I'm really happy that we did. There's something just so beautiful about just looking at all the fall colors, really appreciating the season and its changes and just nature in general. So what are you guys doing for your fall activities? What are some fall things that you have done already, and what are some fall things that you want to do that you haven't done yet? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. I'm hoping to do more vlog style videos because they're just so entertaining to me. I love watching other people's vlogs, and if this is something that you guys like watching, please leave a comment and let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.